Okay, thanks, Zach. In today's Relationship Rehab, I'm with licensed professional counselor Kendall Grayson, and we're talking about men and women.
Yes, we are. Today I wanted to talk about two people that everybody has to deal with on a daily basis, and that is men and women. Regardless of whether you're in a romantic relationship or not, in your daily life, you're going to have to deal with a man or a woman, whether that's at work or with your children or at home or in a relationship. You're going to have to deal with them, or even at the grocery store. So it's really important to know how men and women are different, how they work different, how they think different, to make those relationships in your daily life better.
There are some books out there to help you, and one that you recommend.
Yes, there are. One of the books that I recommend is called Love and Respect. It's by Dr. Emerson Eggerichs. It's a great book for relationships if you are just starting out in a relationship, or if you've been married for 20 years. There's something that you will get from this book. I also use it in counseling, even children and adolescents. And if people come to me with a work issue, there are components of this book that I will pull out and use with them. One of the things that's really important, it's in the title, is that men want to be respected. They don't really care as much about love. Women want to feel loved. And so it's important when you're dealing with a man to know that he wants to feel respect. He wants to be respected. And on the flip side, it's important for women that you know that they want to feel loved, that they want to know that you affirm them, you validate them, you think what they do is great. So that's a really important thing from that book to take into even with children. I do a lot of talking to adolescent girls about respecting their fathers, and that whatever it is that they're wanting, whether that's a new purse or a ride to see their friend, they're going to get it a lot faster if they show their fathers respect, versus what they usually do, which is typically a temper tantrum or whining.
Yeah, those teenage years can be extremely difficult. And it almost brings it back to when we talked about the love languages, is understanding that. And we were talking about how a lot of women seem to have more of the loving ones, where the men are more, either physical or such things as respect.
It does. That's a good point. This book actually takes those needs into kind of a more general perspective of there are a set of needs that men need and there are a set of needs that women need. And so it's not specifically your love language, but it's just the basics of what when women and men, boy, it's hard to say those two, need. So it's a really good book for that. It also talks about how we see and hear things differently, and that men see through blue glasses and hear through blue hearing aids, and women see through pink glasses and hear through pink hearing aids. So take, for example, a work incident. If you asked a female coworker and a male coworker what happened in that incident, you'll get two completely different stories. So it's really important to know how women and men think differently, because that's how they're going to see things, that's how they're going to hear things and relate those.
It's important, then you can better communicate with them.
Right.
That happens so many times, that even just repeating things, we joke at work that a lot of us, when I talk about my brother, how he talks, I get into a lower voice and act, like a macho guy, when that's not how my brother sounds, but that's how I perceive it.
Right.
And so it's interesting how that works.
It leads to a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah, yes, it does. Thank you so much, and we'll be back with you coming up in the next half hour about more tips on that. Okay, thanks, Zach. We're joined with Kendall Grayson, licensed professional counselor in today's Relationship Rehab. We're talking about the difference between men and women and how we could just figure each other out and communicate.
Yes, we are. And earlier I told you about the book Love and Respect. There are a couple other books that I recommend people read in understanding the differences between men and women. These two books take a more lighthearted, comical approach to the differences between men and women. One is the classic men are from Mars, women are from Venus. And the other one is a lot like that. It is men are like waffles and women are like spaghetti. And so I like to use this one and explaining how women are different and how men are different, because it's funny, and we see this every day wherever we are in our relationships with men and women, but women are a lot like spaghetti in the way that we communicate. So when I come home from work, I might be talking about my day, and all of a sudden I'll stop and say, oh, and remember your parents are coming tonight.
Right.
And then I'll say, oh, and did you take the trash out? And then I'll go right back to my conversation about work. And my husband is more like a waffle. He's not like spaghetti. And that a waffle has several boxes, and men are kind of stuck in one box at a time. And my spaghetti just went all over his waffle. And he really needs me to stay in that one subject, finish that subject before I move into the next box. So it's really important to understand that in all of your relationships with men, is that they're still processing that one thing, and they can't process all of the different things that women jump around to. So when you're speaking with a man, it's good to kind of get through that conversation with them. Also, another thing from that book that I really like is it talks about how women have a whole bunch more words that they have to use in a day than men. So men have this smaller portion of words they need to use during a day. And when they come home from work, they've already used up most of their words.
Yeah.
Whereas their wife or whoever they're with may have 1,000 more words that she needs to use. So it's important for them to remember that they just need to listen and let them talk and get those words out and validate them and act like they're interested. That's always good.
It's always a plus.
And that's good in all relationships, even at work, to remember that women have a whole bunch more words and that men need that respect, and they also need to stay in one box at a time and finish that box. So it's really good to understand how we work and how we relate to each other.
Okay, those sound like fun reads and interesting. A lot of fascinating topics there. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Coming up in today's Clips and Quips, a fire department has its Twitter account hacked, and it's not the usual culprit. And an elk is found with a tire around its neck. How it got there next.
Motor Company has great news for current and new customers. Al Shepherd's has new business hours, Monday through Friday, 7 to 10, and now open Saturday, 7 to 3. When a successful company grows, more hours in a day are needed, and growing means more time to service your fleet vehicles, school buses, semi-trucks, or simply your personal trucks or diesel tractors. Al Shepherd's also has the DPF cleaning system. This new machine cleans diesel particulate from filters for customers on an as-needed or under-contract basis. Stop by today and open a new account for your fleet vehicles and try the new DPF cleaning system.
McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast. Home of the irresistible sausage burrito and freshly brewed premium roast coffee you love. Plus other amazing taste for just $1 each. Every day.
Hi, I'm Jan.
Listen, Jan, I'm the kind of guy who likes to get the most out of everything.
Well, you've come to the right place. You know, there's a whole Prius family now. The original Prius V and Prius C all get incredible mileage.
Well, that's impressive.
You want me to get rid of that for you?
No, I'm still working on it.
Lease a new 2013 Prius for $239 a month, or get an amazing 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2013 Prius. Toyota, let's go places.
Our state has great options for higher education, and I'm proud to say we've just added one more. WGU Missouri. WGU Missouri is a nonprofit online university for busy adults. It's affordable and flexible with a unique learning model that's perfect for the Show Me State. Students advance by showing what they've learned rather than logging time in class. Pursue the degree you need to meet the goals you've set. Check out WGU Missouri today. WGU Missouri, the online university for Missouri.
What wakes up the guy who wakes up everyone else? A McCafe premium roast coffee from McDonald's. Any size is just $1.
The best place to find savings is in your inbox. Sign up today at connectmidmissouri.com. You'll receive an email about each Mid-Missouri deal with great offers on entertainment, restaurants, and specialty products. Deals just too good to miss. Get yours today at connectmidmissouri.com or on the KRCG 13 app. Mid-Missouri Deals, the best deals around.
Welcome back. A fire department in Forest Grove, Oregon had its Twitter account hacked this week, and it turns out the suspect is only 5 years old. Here he is. John Niemeyer didn't exactly hack the account. He was using his dad's phone to play Angry Birds. His dad just happens to be the public information officer. When 5-year-old John accidentally enabled the game to send tweets, the fire department's Twitter account started talking about Angry Birds. The automatic updates sent tweets to the department's 1,800 followers, complete with an Angry Birds hashtag. Some unintentional free marketing for the game was a bit of an embarrassment for the department, especially John's father, David. The tweets were removed and replaced with an explanation.
Sure. A few people were thinking it was like the Hitchcock birds, and the birds are coming for us and freaking out. And apparently they're angry too.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Well, she may never have to worry about getting a flat, but an elk in Colorado is carrying around a spare tire. Actually, she's stuck in it. The female elk has become a celebrity elk in Morrison, Colorado, where she hangs out with her herd. Wildlife officials don't want to tranquilize her to remove the tire because they're worried she might be pregnant. And it's traumatic to be tranquilized. It's understandable. She's able to move, she's able to eat, she's able to, most importantly, lick herself.
Lovely.
And so for now, she's being spared. Now wait for it, the tire change.
Hey. You worked all morning on that one, didn't you?
I wish I could take credit for such an awesome joke. You know, nothing like talking about an elk licking itself and then a little joke.
First thing in the morning.
Yep.
Just what you want to hear. Okay, well, coming up after the break, we'll see who's celebrating a birthday here in the heart of Missouri.
And I'll have another check of the forecast, and it won't feature elk. It's 6:22. You're watching KRCG 13 live at Sunrise.
CBS Tonight.
I'm the founder and CEO of Retro Fitness.
The CEO of this fitness chain is used to some heavy lifting.
No one will work with Retro Fitness unless they love it and love me.
But what happens when the world's most intense boss
There's so much waste here.
meets the worst employee he's ever seen?
With some people, I just want to punch them in the face sometimes.
Wow.
They're so condescending and rude to me. Just wait, baby.
This is killing me. There's no answer you could possibly say right now. None.
New Undercover Boss, CBS Tonight.
Hi, I'm Dan, and this is Clay. He's tired. He's been on the tractor all day.
Tractor and the Clay? What are you talking about?
No, I said you've been on the tractor all day.
Reactor souffle. Oh, sorry. Still have my earplugs in. Been on the tractor all day.
Well, that's life on the farm.
What do you know about it?
You don't have to be a farmer to save money with Farm Bureau Insurance.
As teachers are being asked to do more and more with less, the Missouri Retired Teachers Association, along with KRCG TV, want to recognize the hard work of Mid-Missouri teachers and say thank you to the Excellent Educator Program. MRTA members strive to uphold and improve the integrity, value, and mission of our public schools so that all school personnel may live healthy, vital lives and be secure economically, socially, and professionally in retirement. To learn more about the Missouri Retired Teachers Association or to become a member, please visit us online. Thank you.
Welcome to High Handsome, Jefferson City's exchange and consignment store for men. They buy gently worn designer clothes with cash paid on the spot. Suits, sports coats, pants, everything a well-dressed man needs on a budget. Munich Tavern is the place to hang out this summer with tons of great food and drinks on tap. Stop by with your friends and sign up for a free bocce ball league. Munich Tavern, it's all about the beer. Spring is here and summer's on the way, so swing by the $1 jewelry store and update your look. Brand new jewelry and fashion accessories that are guilt-free for, you guessed it, $1.
Someone in your family, your friend, your neighbor, you. At Joe Mockins Hyundai, we know that bad things can happen to good people. But here, credit problems are no problem. We can get you approved. Drive home a new 2013 Hyundai Sonata, just $255 per month with 0 down. Over 250 Hyundais in stock ready for instant delivery. Bad things do happen to good people. We have credit solutions for everyone. Joe Mockins Hyundai, the largest selection and lowest prices guaranteed. 1300 Vandiver, Columbia. MockinsHyundai.com.
Where can you find the freshest catfish, shrimp, and grilled salmon? The Cajun Catfish House. Where can you eat jambalaya, frog legs, and even gator? The Cajun Catfish House. Every meal is served with their famous cornbread or hush buckets. The Cajun Catfish House in St. Martin's.
This Storm Vision forecast is brought to you by Joe Mockins Dealerships. Shop 24/7 at Mockins.com.
Watching KRCG 13 live at sunrise.
Well, our temperatures aren't too bad on this Friday morning. You may want to grab a light jacket as you head out the door. We're starting the day in the 50s. Currently for Jefferson City, they are at 54. The lake has 52. Sedalia is at 53. Now we do have some rain showers moving through. We're going to see these off and on throughout the day, the heaviest of which will be staying down towards the south. 7-day forecast has a little bit of rain for the first half of tomorrow. Again, that'll be mainly to the south. Temperatures then jumping to the 70s starting Sunday, up to 78 on Tuesday.
Get your shorts out. Thanks, Zach. Here's a look at who's celebrating a birthday here in the heart of Missouri.
When your trees need pruning, stop, don't top.
If you got a tree where the people to see, Hanchess Tree Service.
Larry's Motorsports wants to get you riding this spring. Take advantage of huge savings at their Yamaha Spring Open House. Deep dealer discounts on Yamahas like a 2012 450 Motocrosser, save $1,650. A 2012 V-Star 950, save $1,590. A 2011 Stratoline Deluxe, save $4,890. A 2011 Grizzly 700, save $1,850. Whatever your style, Larry's Motorsports has the Yamaha for you. All new Yamahas are special price for April, so stop by the open house today. Larry's Motorsports, Business 50 West, Jefferson City.
Skidmore Lumber wants to thank their local loggers for their support. Did you know at Skidmore Lumber, even the scrap waste is turned into charcoal? When it comes to wood, we cut it right. Joe's Market is one of the last family-owned grocery stores in the area. Try their locally raised pork in their meat department. They also have a fresh produce and a deli department. Be sure to stop by Miller Farm Supply. From semi-trucks to wheelbarrows, if you want a tire, they have it. They also repair generators, power washers, and welders, and have a complete line of farming supplies.
Home. What does it mean to you? Round these parts, home is the community we live in. It's where we belong. Home is Casey's. It's whatever you need, right when you need it. A genuine smile, a friendly wave, and a sincere, come back and see us. And you will, because wherever life is taking you, home is never too far away. Casey's General Stores. No matter where you are, you're home at Casey's.
When you want new wheels, we've got great deals. 2013 Chrysler Touring, 0% financing and rebates. Or this new 2012 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Beelers, no hassles, just great deals.
At Beelers Incorporated, you are the one.
New brioche French toast from IHOP. It's love at first bite. IHOP, everything you love about breakfast.
At River Region Credit Union, we're invested in your journey. Whether it's the purchase of a new home or opening your child's first savings account, River Region Credit Union has the products and services you need. You already know about our great auto loan rates. Now, take a look at our other lending and checking options. We have something for everyone. And with over 33,000 ATMs and shared branch locations, no matter where you're going, we'll take you there.
Today's Bus Stop Forecast brought to you by River Region Credit Union.
And we'll take a check of that school bus stop forecast for this Friday morning, a glorious Friday. But we do have some rain in the area. Temperatures aren't bad, though, at 54. Keep the umbrellas with you this afternoon. Shower.